Now, your Storm Tracker team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Sam Parrish.
Welcome back, everyone. Another very warm summer-like day across the area. In fact, we tied the record of 89 for this date. 88 is where it's sitting at right now, 70 on the dew point. And unfortunately, we have to talk about what it feels like. So we have a heat index of 93 degrees on southeast winds at 17 miles per hour, gusting at times over 30, and I'll show you that in a moment. But look at all the lightning activity up to the north. Storminess continuing to go on up into the Mississippi and Ohio River Valley areas. Still picking up lots of damage up there for those poor folks. One thing about the rainfall that we could benefit from is the pollen count being reduced, because it's high today and it'll be high continued into Friday and Saturday. And then finally on Sunday, we'll get some relief from the bald cypress, oak, and grass pollen, and it's been bothering a lot of folks. Temperatures right now are generally in the 80s, lower 80s off to the east, and lower 80s also down in Morgan City with 80, even 88 here in the city. 70 on the dew point, so it's still very muggy out there, even more so down to the south. And when you factor those two together, it feels like it's in the 90s across the area. So a little bit of taste of summer. And these south winds are helping bring up the moisture, but it's also giving us a little bit of relief from the oppressive heat with wind gusts over 36 miles an hour on the last hour. Here's the storm activity along this boundary up to the north. Wave after wave after wave of energy going along this boundary, producing severe weather, flooding, hail, tornadoes, just the whole gamut. And unfortunately, as we head towards the weekend, this storm system is slowly going to be moving towards us ever so closer, and will be arriving here late Saturday and early Sunday. So I think most of the weekend is going to be on the dry side, especially for the Rock the Country over in Livingston Parish, and of course Blues Fest in downtown, I think are going to be okay. But then as we go into late Saturday into early Sunday, that storm system rolls through our area, bringing with it a pretty good chance of strong to severe storms, and then maybe a few showers as we go into Wednesday with another piece of energy. So looking at the forecast, strong south winds tomorrow, continuing to pump up that moisture, and then it will finally start combining with that front to the west, and then here comes the storms early Sunday morning, and then by Sunday night we'll be moving off to the east, and then we have some really nice and cooler, drier weather moving in for the early part of next week. We just have to get through the severe weather threat, and that is in existence for Saturday night and into Sunday morning across our entire area. Temperatures tonight, very mild in the mid 70s. Then tomorrow afternoon, temperatures in the upper 80s once again, very close to the records. Saturday morning, still mild, lows in the 70s. And then Saturday afternoon, we're looking at 86. And then the storms arrive early Sunday morning, again likely severe. And then look at the cooler weather as we go into the middle part of next week. Stay with us. We have more right after this.